Going to start recording. Okay, so there were two things that I wanted to focus on tonight. The one thing that I wanted to talk about was creating 2017 vision boards. This is something that I have seen a ton of coaches do, but I've never done it myself. I think it's one of those things where, we've been focusing a lot on our goals and stuff with it being January, and it's something that puts a visual to our goals and to our why and to where we're going. And it's something that I know I'm going to set mine as the screensaver or the desktop thingy for my computer so that it is always in my face and kind of can help to keep us driven. And it's fun too. And it makes you think. It makes you stop and think. Another thing that I wanted to talk about, because I feel like it's come up in multiple conversations that I've had with you ladies and with others in the past week, is time management and just how we can really maximize our time, where we can sneak in Beachbody, and how we can be as efficient and effective as possible. And I will be honest with you that is an area that I have bumbled through, and I feel like I'm getting much better at it, but I'm definitely a work in progress as well. So what I want to do, just for those of you who have not seen a vision board, I'm going to share with you a vision board that my success partner sent to me. So I am actually success partners with someone who is not in Melanie's Dream Team. She is a girl who works with my husband. And I specifically reached out to her to become my success partner because I wanted to reach out to someone outside of our network to see what they're doing that's a little bit different, like how they run their Coach Basics and reaching out to challengers and invites. So this is a very new relationship. We've only been doing this for about 2 weeks now, but already, she shared with me her vision board, which kind of inspired this call for tonight. So anyone who is looking for kind of extra motivation, I definitely recommend trying to find a success partner. And I feel like most people find success partners within our organization. I see a lot of people post on Melanie's Dream Team and say hey, I'm a new coach. Is anyone looking for a success partner? Or I'm an Emerald coach working on Diamond. Does anyone need a success partner? And it's just kind of someone to say hey, I'm stuck. Do you have any ideas? Or I've tried this, it doesn't work. And just someone to kind of bounce ideas off of that might do things a little bit differently than we would because they're not on our team. So that being said, let's see if I can successfully screen share this time. Let's see. Share screen. All right. Do you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Score. All right. So first I'm going to show you Kelly's vision board. So Kelly shared this with me, and she used Canva to create hers. So she created things on the left-hand side. You can see Mia. Sorry, I'll walk you through it. She talked about her rank, when she wants to hit Diamond, when she wants to hit 2-star Diamond. She has a Success Club goal. She has a financial goal, how much money she wants to have in savings throughout 2017. She included things that are outside of finances and outside of Beachbody, but I really like that too. It's kind of like a, your whole person, your whole year, what it looks like. Keeping it clean. Yeah.
I see your Facebook. Is that what we're supposed to see?
No.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I hate when this happens. Share new window. Let's try.
Oh, yep, there you
yes.
go. Perfect.
Yay. Okay, so now you'll know what I'm talking about. Sorry. Thank you, Kristen. So you can see her Diamond goal, Success Club goal, financial goal. She wants to keep a clean, organized space. She said she sucks at organization, so that cracked me up. She has a goal for how many coaches she wants on her team that are going to work the business, how she's going to get there, having 2 new challengers for each new challenge group. She has a relationship goal with her boyfriend. She wants to become a Beachbody Live instructor. She wants to travel to 3 new places, be promoted to a director in her full-time career, create this training that she's doing that is absolutely mind-blowing and awesome. So this essentially is just, it's not just for Beachbody. Hey, Leah, yay!
Hi!
It is not just for Beachbody, but it's a vision board for her entire life for 2017. So I really liked having this visual, and I thought it would be cool for all of us to create our own vision boards and to share them with each other, and maybe even download them to our computers. Like I would love to have everyone's and have a file with everyone's in it so that I can kind of check in with you each quarter and see how you're doing with those goals and try to support you along the way. So I am going to try to show you. Yeah, okay. I'm going to try to show you mine. Hold on one second. Let me pull it up and then I will screen share with you again. Uno momento. So as you guys know, technology is not my friend. So I don't have fun pictures, okay? But something that, can you see mine, the pink?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. So something that I added to mine that I thought was really, really important to me was adding my mission statement. So I added to the top, my mission is to pursue my passion, and fulfill my purpose by walking alongside women as they learn to love themselves. So that kind of, I never thought of writing a mission statement before, and I heard it from a professional development that I was doing, and I think it kind of goes back to our why, and it goes back to, I know all of us, or well, I'll speak for myself. There are seasons of my life where I wish I had more money, right? And when that becomes your drive, things start to fall apart. So today, like Justin came home from the dentist and said he has a $1,200 procedure that he needs to get done. And instantly I was like, I need more money. We need more money. Like, crap, this sucks. Like, I need to bust my butt in Beachbody. And then I was like, no, what's your mission? Your mission is not to make money. Your mission is to help women love themselves. And when you have, it sounds corny, but when you have that why, like Kristen, we were talking about your why last night, when you have that deep rooted emotional tie to it, that's when you make a difference. And that's when then the money does come because you have the right motives. So I will send this to you guys as well, but very similar to Kelly's, just some goals of mine. I'm going to be launching a blog, which is hairy scary for me because technology is not my friend. Going to Summit, some financial goals, going back to school part-time, spring break trip with my hubby. I really want to become a Success Club All-Star. That's really important to me. That's hitting Success Club 5 minimum for 1 year straight. I know Kim Lags in our group hit that, which is freaking awesome. Plan for baby number 2, not pop out baby number 2. Please, Dorothy. Yeah, plan. Yeah. And then I added, faith is very important to me. So I added attending a mini church and completing 2 Bible studies and things like that. So I used Canva. Has anyone used Canva before? Leah, I think you're familiar with Canva.
Yeah, I used it for my cover page and my page.
Okay. All right. So that's what I used. And I'm like really done with this stuff. And it probably took me maybe a half an hour. So for normal people, it'd probably take like 15 minutes. But I just encourage you to do it. And I just think it would be fun for all of us to kind of support each other with this. Don't just show it to me, but show it to your success partner, show it to the group, hold yourself accountable, even post it in the Team Fit and Fulfilled group. And if you need help building yours, what to include, anything like that, just let me know. But I just thought it caused me to sit down and think not just about Beachbody, but across the board, multiple areas of my life, that things I want to see happen. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to stop screen sharing. Oh, Jen.
That's just like awesome motivation. So.
Oh, you like that? Good.
We actually did that in our one of the our past little sequence at church was all about having that vision. So Hannes and I did that together. It's just a reminder, but I think this will be a great push for adding this business onto it and just keeping it like you said, somewhere visual so you can kind of come back to it. So it's just funny that was such a coincidence that it was. I'm excited about that.
Awesome. I love that you guys did it together too. That's a really, really good idea. Okay, so I also wanted to talk about time management. So I feel like some of the things I'm going to say are going to sound like things you've heard before. But I just ask you to be brutally honest with yourself. Like, this is one of those areas where I feel like everyone can listen to this, because I've heard these things said to me and just been like, yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Or you can look at it and you can really analyze your life and your lifestyle, and you can change what you're doing to be more efficient and more successful in your business and in your life as a whole. So I think I might have had this conversation with the other day. What I want everyone to do, or I encourage you to do, if it's time management is something that you're working through right now, is write down from the second that you wake up in the morning until you leave for work, what's happening. Literally everything. You wake up, you pee, you brush your teeth, you do like every single thing. Because when I sat down and I did this, I realized, like, without even knowing that I was doing it, every single morning I would spend 15 minutes just laying in bed scrolling through Facebook and Instagram. And is there anything wrong with that? No. But if I'm someone who wants to maximize my time and who needs to be efficient, then I shouldn't be one eye scrolling through Facebook and Instagram for 15 minutes in the morning, because how long does it take to send out 3 invites? Not even 15 minutes. So I was wasting that time. So write down from the time you wake up to the time you go to work, and then do the same thing. When you get home from work, what are you doing? Is there a time when, like, I know if you're brushing your teeth or you're doing your makeup or something like that, and you're someone who's saying, I just can't fit in professional development, maybe it's only 10 minutes, but throw on a TED Talk, throw on the National Wake Up Call and get that started, and then finish it on your commute. So writing that down, I just feel like can open your eyes to those gaps of time that you don't realize that you have, that kind of those dead windows of time. Or maybe every morning when you eat breakfast, you are, I don't know, watching Kathy and Regis or whoever they are. I don't even know. I don't watch it. But, and maybe that's time that you can say, I should devote that to my business. Now, at the same time, we need to have balance. So if you're like, I look forward to the Today Show every single morning, do not take that away from me, then freaking watch the Today Show. Go for it. But I just be honest with yourself in the areas that you can kind of cut out, or areas where you can kind of sneak in professional development, or you can sneak in those invites. Let's see. So another thing that I wanted to talk about, and this is something I hate talking about because I'm not good at it and I need to get better at it, and that is making sacrifices of slumber, because I need my sleep. I'm not a nice human being when I don't sleep. Justin, my husband, he could go to bed at 11 and wake up at 4:30 and still be like a really nice human. That's not how I work. I need my sleep. However, I have really big goals and I have a vision for my life. And if Leah, you are cracking me up. What are you doing? Letting the dog out?
I had to let the dog out.
So if you think about it, like, let's say your alarm goes off at 6:30 in the morning, right? If you set it for 6:15, that's 15 minutes of sleep you're losing. Do you really think that we're going to miss that 15 minutes of sleep? Is that going to make or break our entire day, 15 minutes? No, it's not. But those 15 minutes, could they make a huge impact on your business? Heck yes. Because in those 15 minutes, maybe 5 minutes per invite, and that's 3 invites that you're sending out every single morning instead of sleeping, that can drastically change your business. That can drastically change other people's lives just because you're choosing to get 15 minutes less of sleep. Now, trust me, I love sleep. I am up with that boob guzzling child multiple times a night, and it is a torture to have to set my alarm early. But when I go back to work, I'm waking up at 5. She usually wakes up by 6:30, so that way I'll get ready from 5 to 5:30, and I will, in theory, if that child sleeps until 6:30, have 1 hour of undivided attention on Beachbody. And that is going to be really hard for me to do it, but I have to do it. I have to do it because I will succeed, and because I'm not going to settle for mediocre in my business. I'm not going to settle for a plateau. I know I listened to, shocker, Scotty Hobbs, my favorite in the entire universe, but he did a video that I've shared with many of you about making sacrifices and what that looks like and how he got like 4 hours of sleep a night and all this crazy stuff. So I'm clearly not asking you to do that, but just those 15 minutes of sleep, or if you're super ballsy, 30 minutes of sleep, like that's not going to make or break your day, but it can really make or break your business and really, really make a huge impact. Another thing that you can do to help prioritize or make your time, I guess, more efficient that I've been doing is prioritize 3 things each day that you really, really need to do. So say to yourself, shoot, you know what, it's Thursday and I haven't done professional development. The top thing that I need to do tomorrow is professional development. That is what I'm going to start with. As soon as I wake up, when I'm getting ready in the morning, I am pressing play on, you know, Shailene's show or whatever. Or shoot, it's Thursday and I've only sent out 3 invites this week. I need to send out 3 more this morning. So think before you go to bed, do like a little dump list and say to yourself, what are the top things that I need to do today? You'll find that often we neglect the things that we are fearful of or we are not good at, right? So an exercise they had us do at Super Saturday that was so powerful for me, and again, causes you to have to be really honest with yourself, is what will stop you in your business? Like, what is going to be the thing that causes you to hit a plateau in your business and not hit your goals? Mine was technology. So they had us write it down on a piece of paper. What is your number one fear that is going to keep you from hitting your goals? And mine was technology. Now, since that, I brought that home, and to hold me accountable, I shared it with my husband, who was like a technology geek. And I told him that, and he said, Alyssa, if like the only way you stand a chance at getting better at it is by doing it. Like, you just have to fail forward. Like, you have to keep doing it and sucking at it until you just don't suck anymore. Like, that is just the way you have to do it. So it sounds so silly and little, but like huge victories came of that for me. So I came home and I am using Canva. Like, for Leah's probably like, you are like, literally, it's the easiest thing ever. But for me, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm using Canva. This is awesome. Like, I did it without cursing. That is so huge. I, the other day, created a YouTube channel and I made a welcome video for my new challengers. So that's something that, you know, is like a 3-minute video that I'm going to email to all my new challengers, just with, you know, welcoming them to the challenge group and, you know, encouraging them to take before photos and share their goals with me and all that good stuff. I'm also going to make one for new coaches too, hoping to make it a little bit more personal if that's something you guys want to do down the road. And then today I bought my very first domain name and I'm launching my blog, going to get it rolling tomorrow. So the reason why, Kristen, I love your faces. You're so cute.
I'm so excited.
Yes, but like, I finally decided to say, like, here's my fear, and I'm not going to allow you to hold up my business. So maybe your fear is inviting, and that is scary as heck. Maybe it is, you know, recruiting. Whatever it is, you have to stare it in the face and you have to approach it. It has to become a priority, because if it's the one thing you keep dancing around, it will continue to hold you back over and over and over again, and you're not going to get where you want to go. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I think those were the main things that I wanted to touch on, and just really, really motivate you guys to do some reflection and look at the scary stuff and be honest with yourself. It's so easy to say, you know, well, I'm just not good at inviting, or I don't have time to invite, or, you know, none of my coaches want to work the business. Like, we've all had those questions. We've all said those things, but we all also have a fire inside of us to pursue this. And we're all doing this for a bigger reason than like abs and money, right? We have a really serious why we pursued that. And we need to continue to invest our time efficiently. We need to make sacrifices in our lives if we want to benefit others' lives, right? And I hear Harper. Harper, is that it? There was one other thing I was going to say. Let me see. My notes are like all over the place. I forget what I was going to say. Does anyone have any questions, or whether it's related or unrelated?
I wanted to ask you about, I've been thinking a lot about challengers and you mentioned like you do a little video to kind of like welcome them. And I was just curious if you had any other like tips on how to like make sure that you like, I don't know, I'm just trying to come up with like making sure that my focus is really on them and that I'm like meeting their needs, you know, keeping them motivated. So like any big tips on that would be awesome.
Totally. So something that I think I started doing when I was first a coach and then I got away from doing, which was awful, is I wrote a little card to every new challenger and would just say like, thank you so much for trusting me and for choosing me to walk this journey with you. You know, it's really a privilege to do this. I believe in you. I'm excited for you. Like, let's rock this. Because who gets cards in the mail? You know what I mean? Like everyone gets emails and stuff like that. So that's just fun. Like I get excited when I get a fun sparkly card in the mail. So that could be something that just makes them feel like part of the team.
Right. That's really cute.
Yeah. I think doing the video too, like it literally, and I can share it with you guys. But it was just like a 3 or 4 minute video welcoming them as well. Something that I just started doing too, which is so simple, but I felt like I was really inefficient in how I was keeping up with my challengers. So I wasn't writing anything down with like, okay, this person I haven't talked to recently, or this person hasn't been logging their Shakeology or whatever. And I would feel like all day long I'm texting people and saying like, how are you doing? How are you doing? So I put in my planner that I think I put it on Mondays. Every Monday is challenger check-in day. So that's going to be my 1 day a week that I set aside, you know, whatever that looks like for you, 15, 20, half an hour, whatever. Or even if it's throughout the day. But I know on Monday, I am checking in with every single one of my active challengers and just keeping it simple. Hey girl, how are you doing? I wanted to check in on you. You know, I saw you just got cafe latte. How are you liking it? And that way I think it makes it it's less overwhelming that way. That way you don't feel like you're trying to catch up all week long and always having these conversations, but to have it more scheduled. I also, and you guys can hold me accountable for this, I'm going to try to do coach check-ins on Wednesdays. So check in with all of you girls and just see like how you're feeling, what questions you have for me, where I can offer support so that, and then obviously like I'm here always, we're always here for our challengers any day of the week, but that way you know you're intentionally following up with each one of them 1 day a week.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
No problem. Anyone else? I thought I heard someone talking, but maybe no. No? Okay. So I definitely encourage everyone, just to kind of wrap us up. Is everyone on board for making vision boards? Is that fun or is that overwhelming to people?
Yeah. I'm game.
Yeah? Okay, sweet. So let's all, how about, do we want our goal to be to share it maybe by next Thursday? Like give us all a week to work on it?
Sure.
Does that work? Or do you want to wait until our next team call, like the week after that?
I think a week is fine.
A week? Okay, cool. And I feel like the easier we all make them, or the sooner we all make them, the better, because January is like that prime time. Like Leah, I know we were talking about like having that fresh slate, and that might be perfect, Leah, like what we were talking about, just having that, like sitting down, starting fresh and saying like, here's my vision, here's where I want to go.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So I will write that down in my handy dandy planner. Literally brings me way too much joy. It's pathetic. Oh, it's a problem. Okay, so I will write that down, that we will share our vision boards, and we can just do it through the chat or through the team page or something like that. Oh, another thing for those who were not on the leadership call last night, Krisanthi encouraged us all to share our trackers or planners or, you know, whatever we're using for Beachbody on Thursdays. And I loved that. And I loved it because it was hard for me because I looked at my tracker and I was like, that sucks. You didn't invite as much as you should. So it was like a love-hate thing because I was almost embarrassed to post it, but also made me think like, okay, I need to change something. You know, I need to like get going here. So it caused me today. What's up? No.
Oh no.
Jen just muted herself. I think she's accidentally.
Okay.
That's it. I don't know what's going on.
You're fine.
I'm having issues over here, and Tyler keeps
I love that you're on the call, Jen.
trying my best.
Good. You're rocking it, mama. Full-time working mama, Beachbody coach who is literally like dwindling in inches every single time I look at a new picture of her. Freaking awesome.
She's just shrinking like
Right? You're like, oh, where did you go? Because if you turn sideways, I'm not quite sure I can find you.
Which I also do.
You are breaking up, my love. I can't hear you, but I love you.
Sorry. Can you? No.
Oh, sorry. People are writing in the comments and I didn't even see it.
It's mostly me. Sorry, because I couldn't talk.
No, that's okay. I wasn't even paying attention. The name of the program is Canva, Canva. Yeah, Kristen.
Okay.
And then just if we want to do it by next Thursday, that would be perfect. Go for it.
I feel like I had one more thing. I don't remember. I lost it.
Bring it back. Find it.
My coworkers think I'm a crazy person. I was like dancing in the video and they're like, you should probably stop.
They're like, aren't you supposed to be miserable? No.
Oh, I'm miserable, miserable 11 hours a day. I only get 1 hour of joy at the office.
Gosh.
Oh no. I'm so sorry, Allie.
It's okay. I'll live. My professional development literally makes it so that I can when I walk out the door, I'm like, oh, I'm listening to everything that my workplace needs to work on. This is really nice.
But isn't it, Allie, that brings up a good point too, that always allow Beachbody to be your joy, to be the fun part of your life. Enjoy it. You started it not because you had to, but because you wanted to, and sometimes we get ourselves flustered or worried or, Allie and I were talking about being worried about judgment or, feeling taxed for time. Allow this to be a breath of fresh air. All of us, mom life is freaking stressful and teaching is really stressful and being, I don't know, number tax something crazy that I don't understand is stressful. So just allow Beachbody to be fun and try to I know Chrysanthi and Melanie Mitro have been just preaching so big time about keeping it simple, just keep it simple. And it's easier said than done, but don't allow yourself to get frazzled. Allow this to be fun. Allow it to be something that fills your cup. And just, keep it that way. Keep this, that one area of your life where you're oh yes, okay, I get to do Beachbody, keep it positive and fun. Okay. Are you guys good to go?
No, don't make me go back.
Addison just stopped crying. Can I tell you that? Is that the most horrible thing in the entire universe?
Oh, poor baby.
It's okay. I'll start crying to fill in this.
I was like, no, I can do that too. Will you stay with me? You crack me up. You can always pretend you could just talk to no one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be above that. No one will judge you.
I'm crying tears of joy now.
You crack me up. I love you. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
People laugh at me at the office. They're like, "Are you actually crying?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm actually crying."
These are real tears. This is happening.
Oh.
Okay. All right, my sweet, sweet friends. Thank you so much for hopping on. Did I just hear Jen again?
Sorry.
I always think you're gonna like ask a question or say something, so I don't know if I should stop or not. But seriously, guys, can I tell you? And I'm gonna shut up in 2 seconds, I promise. And I'm gonna try not to get emotional, but I'm feeling emotional. I had a really poopy day in the afternoon, and was just like, you know what? I get to do something that I love to do so much, and I love the crap out of all of you girls, and I love doing life with you, and I love coaching with you, and I love supporting you, and I love just being a part of your lives. And it's such a huge blessing to be a coach and to coach with you guys and to have this be our team. Like, we rock, and every single one of us is going to do really big things, and we already have. Like, even coaches who just signed up, think about the people that you're already impacting. I've already seen everyone do amazing things in people's lives, and it just gives me so much hope for humanity, and just so it fills my heart to overflowing to be able to do this with you guys. So thank you so much for, I was thinking about what I'm sending out to challengers, saying thank you for choosing me, but thank you guys for choosing me to be your coach, because I just feel super, super blessed. So thank you, girls.
Thank you.
Yeah. Here.
We couldn't do this without you. You're pulling us all together. So thank you.
Teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
Alyssa, I have to tell you that it's not nice to get that emotional while I'm driving, because now I'm about to cry. And I'm driving.
You look so cute. You do. You look so cute. Oh, friends.
What's happening?
Cameo appearance by a tax accountant.
Yeah.
Just your friendly tax accountants. They're like, who are you videoing with?
Okay, my friends, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. If you need me, I am here, and get to work on those vision boards. Whoop, whoop.
Bedtime's in what, an hour and a half?
Me? Totally. Less than that. Like 9 o'clock. Oh my gosh, after that leadership thing, I didn't go to bed, because then I was like, I need to start a blog now, right now. Blog. And then I was like, Justin, what is this thing called when like I need like a thing in the top of the screen? And he was like, your domain name. And I was like, yeah, like the .com, but like before that, I want it to be saved and strong. How do I get one of those on my computer? He was like, go F to bed. It's like, okay, tomorrow, maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Okay. See, but now I won't shut up. Okay, bye. I love you all.
Bye.
Bye.